Welcome to Mat Pilates. In this 35-minute session, you'll need a mat and a set of 2 to 3 pound dumbbells. Let's start with our warm-up, feet hip width apart. Inhale, reaching up to the ceiling, and longer exhale down. Again, inhale up, exhale down. One more time, reach it up, and this time let's bring the arms straight across, shoulders down, tilt to the left. Inhale, right, center, chin to the chest. This time, long neck, look up. And then chin to the chest again, rounding down one vertebrae at a time. Abs pull in, round it up, and shoulders roll back at the top. Nice. Next, we're gonna reach those arms forward and scoop. Inhale, open, exhale. Inhale, open the chest, exhale. And inhale, open. One more time. This time, circle all the way around for 3, 2, and now reverse. Inhale, exhale, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Holding the stretch here, opening the chest, interlace behind you for a fuller stretch. From here, let's go ahead and take a wide stance, warming up those hips a little bit, stretching to the side, lengthening from the hip bone, and then go ahead and go to the other side, lengthening from the hip bone again. Back to the center. Let's go ahead and turn to your left. Back heel is up, arms up, tuck the tailbone, sink into it. Find that good hip flexor stretch. And back to the center. Deep squat here, dropping your left shoulder forward and right shoulder back and forth a couple times. Nice stretch through the legs and through the spine. And then we'll take it back up to the center. Turning over to your right side, back heel is up. Reach those arms up, tuck the tailbone, sink into it, find the stretch. Great, all right, back to the center, squatting back down again. This time, we're going to lengthen the legs in the back, drop your right arm down, opening your left arm up to the ceiling. Long spine as best as you can. Rotate over to the other side, stretching the legs and the back again. And drop it down. We'll inch those feet back to hip width apart. We're closer, bending the knees into chair pose. Holding here, engage the glutes. Warming the legs. Inhale, coming up to stand up and drop down. All right, go ahead and grab those 2 to 3 pound dumbbells. If you don't have weights, you could use soup cans. So light weights, find your alignment first. We're gonna take your left arm up to the ceiling, right arm down, and then switch. Gently pressing back through that midline of your body if you can. The goal here is to keep a long line through your fingertips. Notice how I'm just holding with my thumb. And I'm also focusing on keeping the ribs stable, the core stable, and the shoulders straight across. So when you raise that arm, keep that shoulder down. Now we're gonna take both arms up, palms forward. As you lower the arms, you're gonna rotate so the palms end up forward on the down part of the movement as well. So we're gonna inhale, lift up, exhale, press down, thinking about that stability through the body, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale here, let's exhale down. Stable, free range, whatever your range is. Try not to compare to anybody else. Last time up, this time drop down to 90 degrees, rotate the palms forward and then back. Again, whatever your range is, you should not feel any pain at all. Nice little stretch and strengthening going on in the rotator cuff within the shoulder. Just about 8 reps here. Nice stretch and drop it down. Elbows behind you. And then we're gonna reach out and up just a little bit and then squeeze those shoulder blades. Reach and squeeze. Think about the shoulders and then also the back, all the muscles around the shoulder blades as you pull those elbows towards one another. Shoulders, back. Again, just about 8 repetitions. Nice. A little burn in those shoulders, hopefully. Roll them back. Next, I want you to go ahead and turn to your side. Knees are bent, nice flat back. Little coordination this time. Right bicep, left tricep, and then alternate. Same time, movements nice and smooth. We'll do about 16 to 20 total, depending on your range and your speed. Try to keep those elbows pretty glued to your side. Think about the bicep and tricep. So we're not using heavy weights. Really think about the muscle doing the work for you. And go ahead and stand up here. A couple more exercises. Next for the shoulders, we're gonna lift up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Shoulders away from your ears. Still stretching through those fingertips, so holding very lightly to the dumbbells. Think about the shoulders, the different part of the shoulders working in this exercise. Body is stable. Great. Rotate up and under, about 10 seconds of these. Lengthening as you rotate, feel all the different muscles through the shoulders working for you. Nice, and drop it down. Let's do a quick stretch here, lengthening through the neck. Breathing, go ahead and drop your ear towards the other side. And one more set for those triceps. All right, so knees are bent. This time straight, arms tight, moving from the elbow. Little pulses, just 5. And then after that, 5th one, drop. Lift up and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, just 2 more rounds like this. Lift it up, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, if you're doing this right, you should feel burning. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, and up you go. Great, you can go ahead and place your weights down. Quick stretch before we move on. Nice tricep stretch here. Deep breath, oxygen to those muscles. Other side. And we also focus on those shoulders. Take one arm across the body, pulling in gently. And other side. Awesome. Go ahead and give me a full deep breath. Fill those lungs. Exhale down. And let's go ahead and take things down to the mat. Let's take a seat, knees bent and together. I want you to imagine that you're holding a big beach ball. You're gonna exhale, round back about halfway, inhale up and twist side to side. Inhale, center, exhale, halfway back. Inhale up and then other side first. Exhale and exhale, round back. Inhale up, exhale, twist and twist. So we're coordinating the contraction with your exhale. It's your muscles really promoting the exhale, pushing the air out of your lungs, contracting those core muscles. So if you watch my stomach here, you'll see it go in every time I exhale. So about 8 of these, side to side, and then we'll hold to the center and lift. Inhale here, exhale. You should be at a slight angle and raise those arms. More challenge here. It doesn't look like it, but you're probably feeling it. Inhale here, still at a decline. Exhale up, inhale, and exhale, arms. Back is very straight. Reach, lifting the chest. Inhale. Last time, exhale, lift. Long, strong back, strong core. Lower down and go ahead and hug those knees. Relax the lower back muscles. Go ahead and continue sitting here with the legs straight out. We're gonna go into roll up with sit and twist at the top. So we round down slowly, peeling up, sitting as tall as you can. Exhale, left arm. Inhale, center. Exhale, right arm. Center, exhale, round it down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale up, exhale, peel, empty those lungs, sitting very tall. Now to the other side first. Exhale. This should feel like a nice stretch through your back as you're working. Inhale and exhale, peel it up, sitting tall. Now, if you find that you cannot straighten your back at the top because of hamstring tightness, just bend those knees. Always make adjustments to make it work for you. We'll just do 8 of these total, full range of motion, keeping that back very, very straight. Exhale, rounding down slowly. Think about imprinting every vertebrae and round it up again. Twisting side to side. Exhale, exhale, round it down. And we got a couple more here. Really think about each part of the movement. Keep your mind where you are. Exhale, round it down again. Shoulders press down as you raise those arms. Peel it up slowly. Twisting side to side. And resisting down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale. Exhale, last time, peel it up. Sitting taller, twist. Inhale, center, twist, center, and reach those arms up to the ceiling. Hold and drop them down and stretch. As you're seated, lifting the chest high to the ceiling, and then we'll press off those fingers, lengthening the legs and fold towards them. Couple deep breaths here, just melt towards those legs, feel the stretch, and then chin to the chest, rounding up 1 vertebrae at a time, sitting nice and tall. And let's go ahead and support yourself onto your back. Starting with the knees into the chest, we're gonna go to single leg pull. So we'll curl those shoulder blades up high, energize through those fingertips, left leg out, and switch. So the breathing here is you're gonna exhale every single time you extend the leg away from you. 20 reps total. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, exhale. A few more here. Lengthening the leg away from you, toning the legs as well. Little rest here. Now we're gonna quicken the pace just a little bit. The breathing is gonna change. It's gonna go inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. So it's inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Keep going like that. You can choose to keep the legs higher, drop them down lower, whatever is good and challenging for you. Keeping those shoulder blades really high, bring them in and rest. Nice job. Go ahead and drop those knees side to side, ease any tension through the lower back. From here, extend those legs up and we're gonna draw double leg circles. Imagine drawing little circles on the ceiling, really lengthening. So for all of these extended leg exercises, feel free to keep the knees bent as much as you need to, but even when they're bent, think about lengthening out of the hip. All right, 8 to 10, and then we're gonna switch directions here in a moment and reverse right here. Inhale, exhale, always keeping that breathing. Think of your abdominals, all the muscles through your core guiding the legs around. With any exercise you do, think about the abs almost being the start button to any movement, whether it's your upper body, lower body, anything. Holding here, curl those shoulder blades up again and crisscross. Nice and tight, lengthening those legs away from you. Inhale, steady breathing. Exhale, keep going as high or as low as you want and bring it in. Nice job. Resting again. Feel free to rest at any time. Little further stretch here. Let's go ahead and grab that right knee. Relax the hip flexors, lower back, extending the other leg out. And go ahead and switch. Draw that knee in, lengthening and relaxing the lower back. We'll go ahead and pull both knees into the chest here and then feet on the ground. Dropping those knees side to side, back and forth several times. Enjoy the stretch. All right, next let's pull those knees in, rock and roll up as we transition onto the hands and knees. So we'll remain here in our tabletop position, extending the left leg out first for a single leg knee pull. Lengthening here, then contract your abdominals, tuck everything in, and inhale back. 10 reps and reach. So you're in charge of how hard those abs work here. Exhale in, inhale out. Exhale tight, inhale back. Exhale, inhale. Thinking about your positioning the whole time. Last time, reach and down. All right, other side again. Exhale tight, inhale, lengthen. Notice how every time I pull the knee in, I'm rounding the spine, tucking the tailbone under, and then as I extend the leg out, you want to find that neutral, natural spine curve. Lengthening, pressing the floor away, up and out of those shoulders. Just 10 reps. Nice job. Bring it down. Very good. Okay, staying on those hands and knees, you can extend your arm out in front of you or beside you like this. Single leg hamstring curl as you balance. 10 repetitions here. Try to keep that upper thigh there nice and level with the floor. So you're balancing, your knee is high, your thigh is stable, thinking about the glute and hamstring. Lower back is also very stable. Just 10, and then we hold it, drop the arm, and glute lift. We lift up and resist right through that heel. Try to maintain that 90-degree angle as much as possible. We're gonna change it up here in a few more repetitions. 10 reps for each of these exercises. One more time, hold, extend the angle, and then drop and lower the whole leg. So the movement's coming from the hip socket here. Try to keep that same angle, a little bit wider angle through the knee. Body is stable, hips are stable. Squeeze the glute. Also thinking about that upper hamstring, hold. Now point the toe and pulse. Pulse, 20 repetitions. Body is stable, squeeze the glute, pull those abs in. So that leg is moving all by itself. Nice and tight, squeeze, hold it, and drop it down. Good. Go ahead and come off the wrists for a moment. Child pose, hold. And then we'll shift back onto the hands and knees, spread through the fingertips. Left arm out or in front of you, hamstring curl. For 10, press out of the shoulder. 8. Upper thigh is stable. Abs are pulling in. Okay, hold it here, drop the arm and push right through the heel. 10 reps. Tight abs, tight glute. A few more. Get ready to hold it again. Right here, lift, extend the angle, and then drop and lift. The legs in one piece moving here. 10 reps. Focus on the upper hamstring and glute. Abs are always pulling in. Nice job, lots of focus. Point that leg nice and tight and pulse. 20 reps. Tiny movement controlled by the glutes, nothing else moving at all. A few more times here, nice and tight, and drop it down. Good. Let's go ahead and head back to child's pose. Rest the wrists, the shoulders, hips, lower back. And then when you're ready, go ahead and shift back to the hands and knees. This time we're going to take the left leg straight back again, draw the knee in and back behind you. So here we're working that outer glute, the obliques, abdominals working, pulling the belly in. As you extend the leg back behind you, the whole leg is tight, quad, hamstring, glute, everything. And reach, aligning that leg straight behind you each time. Good, keep it going here, about 20 reps. And then holding beside you and sweep. So we're keeping that 90-degree angle now. Still working the obliques and that outer part of the glute. Lengthening. Try to keep that whole line from the shin to the toe parallel with the floor. Sweeping out and in. Great, couple more. Nice. This time as we stretch, shift your hips to the left, walk your arms around to the right. Nice stretch through that hip and through the side. Deep breath, and then walk back to the center. We'll get the other side in a moment. Right leg straight back, in and out. So your goal with this one is to keep your knee as high as possible. Whatever that looks like to you, make it challenging. Working too to keep the shoulder girdle very stable. It's gonna move a little bit, but try to fight it. So really incorporating every muscle possible to stabilize. Aware of your body. What is it doing? What's working? Any adjustments you might need to make. Keep that knee nice and high. Even as you start to get tired, really think about it. Now 20 reps out to the side, lengthening through the shin. Long waistline, thinking about that outer glute, the external obliques there along through the waist. And then notice your neck. Are you keeping the neck in line with your spine? Pressing the floor away from you so we're not sinking into the shoulders. That's it, good. Keep scanning through the body. Make sure everything's in the right place. Nice work. All right, shift back. Let's shift to the right side. Walk the arms to the left. You should feel that stretch all the way from the hip through the outer shoulder. And walk it back to the center. Okay, let's come off the wrists onto your stomach. So this first exercise is called hovering. All you're doing is pulling the abdominals up light off the floor. So they might actually come off the ground, they might not. You want to keep that spine very, very stable. So you're just inhaling, and as you exhale, pull the belly away from the mat. Just do that a couple times here. Exhale, pulling away. We'll inhale, expand the belly, and then we're going to rest here just for a moment, and then we'll extend the arms back out again. So you want to pull those abs in before you start any exercise. So exhale, abs pull in, we lift, and then we hold and little lifts here. We lengthen, lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it. Lengthen, abs pulling in, drop. Same thing, abs pull in, left arm, right leg, hold, and then 10 lifts. Exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it, lengthen, and drop it down. Rest the forehead on your hands. This time we'll scoot the legs together. When you're ready, tight, straight knees, elevate and crisscross here. Steady breathing. So the feet are moving fast, but you have that steady, full inhale, long exhale breathing pattern. Focusing on keeping your knees very, very straight. So they won't lift high, lengthening away from you. Here we got about 30 fast repetitions. And drop it down. Good. This time we're going to scoot, make sure you're right in the center of the mat. And we're going to extend your body and make an X. So arms are wide, legs are wide, and we're going to exhale, hold. Take 2 slow, deep breaths, and then melt down to the ground. Back up again, and breathe. Hold, full inhale, longer exhale, 2 times. And then we melt down to the ground. One more time, lift it up, hover, lengthening, 2 full deep breaths, stretching in all 4 directions, eyes are down, and bring it in and melt to the ground again. All right, from here, we're gonna come up to the forearms, keeping the wrists, elbows, and shoulders all in line. Press out of the shoulders and lift into your modified plank, and then off of those knees when you're ready. Feel free to hold here or 10 double knee drops. Your goal is to keep your body, your back very still. No movement in the hips. Don't let them drop. Just 10 reps. Here we go. Last time. Drop it down. Take a deep breath. We'll do 3 sets of 10. Again, position those arms out of the shoulders. Lift the hips. Lift the knees if you'd like to. And 10 knee drops. Stable body. This is the hardest part of it. It's a lot easier if you let your hips move, your back move. We don't want that. Good, last time here, and drop it down. Full deep breath, re-energize the body, and you have 1 more set of 10. Nice strong thoughts. This is a tough one. Lifting up, hips are up, knees are up. Here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, strong, 4, 3, 2, last one. Great, and drop it down. Hold the stretch a little bit longer. If you have the flexibility and want a deeper stretch, you can lift those elbows up. Nice Cobra Stretch, breathing. And go ahead and place those hands beside you. Shift all the way up, back onto the hands and knees. Let's do a couple cat and cow stretches. These are always great to do every single day, encouraging that nice spine flexibility. Lengthening, inhale, reach the chest forward, exhale, round, press into those abs. For our next exercise, we'll do moving cat. We're gonna draw the leg in, exhale, reach it back, and then move forward into a tricep push-up. 10 of these. Exhale, inhale, exhale as you push up and back up, round, reach, move forward and up. So I use the abs here, use the glute there, triceps and shoulders as you push up. Whole body working here. Tight reach. As you do that push up, the chest drops, the leg goes up. So that back and leg are in one piece. They angle as you drop the chest down. 10 reps total, and then we get to switch sides. Lengthening, exhale through, inhale up, tight, reach, move forward and up. Very good. Go ahead and rest back. Stretch those triceps, shoulders, everything for just 1 moment. Little deeper stretch for the tricep if you'd like to, placing your hands on your upper back. And then extend out. Let's hop back up to the hands and knees. Right leg up, and we tuck. Reach, moving forward and up. 10 reps, tight, reach, move forward and up. Notice with the push-up too, my hands are narrow, shoulder width apart, elbows brush the rib cage as you go into that push-up. Tight, reach, move forward and up. Lots of muscles working together. Large muscle groups, smaller muscle groups. We need it all. and lengthen. Reach forward and up. Tight. Reach. Exhale through that push-up. It's getting tough, especially the second round. Push through. Nice work. That is it. Sit back, rest again. Deep stretch for those triceps if you'd like to. Hands on the upper back. And extend those arms. Relax the wrists. Very good. Okay, let's go ahead and flip over. Have a seat and support yourself onto your back once again. Preparing for crisscross, we're gonna crunch those shoulder blades up off the ground, hands beside your ears, and rotate right shoulder towards left knee, and then left shoulder towards right knee, back and forth. We're going for 30 repetitions here, back and forth. That's 15 each side. Your goal, as you see from this view, is to keep those shoulder blades high off the ground. That's okay if it's not happening yet, but that is your goal. Shoulder blades high as you rotate, and then you want to keep your pelvis locked to the ground. Think about gluing or cementing your pelvis to the ground as you rotate the upper body, and that is it. Nice job, rest. Next, we have scissors. You get to keep your head and shoulders on the ground. You can start small. Simply keep those legs straight and scissor. Movements happening in the hip socket, not the knees. If you want to start to increase that range of motion, splitting the legs further and further, lengthening from the hip all the way through the fingertips, 20 reps total, whether you keep it a small range of motion or larger like this. Keep lengthening, core muscles supporting, and pull it in. Nice job. Here we'll go to the straight leg rollover. You can start with those legs away from you and simply use the abs to draw the legs towards you. Your hips may or may not come up off the ground. If you can, continue lifting those hips up and over, stretching the spine, stretching the legs. Exhale, imprinting one vertebrae at a time, keeping the length through the legs. Again, exhale over into a nice stretch, but all the pressure stays off our neck. Try not to press into the hands, so we're gonna press those shoulders back, lengthening through those arms, but you're reliant on those abdominals to take those hips up and over. Very controlled movement, especially on the way down. Resist, especially that last 25% where the hips go down. Resist the movement. Over slowly, feel the stretch and resisting down nice and slow. Nice job. Lengthening through those legs, keeping your eyes straight. Try not to look to the side. Just listen to my voice for instructions. Resisting down slowly and lengthen those legs. Nice job. Next, we're going to angle, drawing V's in the sky. So the legs go away and then towards your left, lifting the hips as an option like this, and then over to the right. So again, this is an option. If you want to, keep the hips down and then just bring the legs to the left and away from you, and then towards the right and away from you. Exhale, lift the hips if you want, all muscle, use those abdominals, and away. Exhale, over. So it's just slightly to the side, drawing a big V on the ceiling, and lengthen down. Exhale, tight. Internal obliques really working here as those legs go to the sides. Okay, hang in there, last time, and drop it all the way down. Energize through those toes, curl it up, hold it. Big exhale sends those legs down and stretch across the room. Nice full inhale and exhale. Good work. Let's just lay here for a second, lengthening across the room, rest. And then we're going to rock and roll all the way up to the top, and we'll send those legs back behind you. First in tabletop, make sure you don't sink into those shoulders like this, but push the floor away. Brace those abs, and when you're ready, one leg at a time into a full plank position. We're gonna hold here for about 6 seconds, 2 or 3 full deep breaths, whole body working together. And then we'll get ready to turn towards me into a full side plank. So your feet are slightly apart, so you can easily turn to the side and rest on the inner and outer part of your feet. Another deep breath here, and then full plank. Once again, let's hold this, push the floor away, long spine, tuck the tailbone, protect your lower back. Another moment, and then we twist, turn away from me, and hold. Pinch that oblique, whole body working. Nice straight spine, lengthening, pushing the floor away. Great. Full plank here, engage the abs tighter, and let's go into a nice little stretch here after another deep breath or two. Hang in there. And we lift into downward facing dog. Great stretch here. Lengthening the spine, soften the knees if you need to. Good stretch. Okay, good. We'll go ahead and drop down to our knees, and then I want you to turn towards me into a side plank position. So on your left forearm for our side series today, we're gonna lift up and out of those ribs there, long spine, top leg extends straight out, 10 leg lifts up and down. Anchored with the abs, letting go of the hip flexor, really lengthening that leg as much as you can through the movement. So with that lower leg bent here, your next set, we're gonna slide that top leg forward, aligning with your lower thigh, and 10 reps here. Movement is solely from that hip flexor. Your body is still using all of those wonderful core muscles. And then we have one more set, bringing the leg behind us. Go ahead and squeeze that glute, lengthening and lift for 10. 9, body stable, 8, 7, exhaling up, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Coming up next is bicycle. You can stay up here on the forearm, or in a moment I'll show you, you can go ahead onto your hand. Keep lengthening that leg around, nice full range. Here's the other option if it's more comfortable for your neck. Or again, you can stay up on that forearm. Really stretching, lengthening around. Body is still stable, leg is reaching away from you. A few more here. Good. Great. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to the inner thigh now, all the way down, whether you are there or not. We're going to take that top knee in front, lower leg reaching, leading with the heel. Single lifts. Let's do 20 to 25 repetitions here, depending on your pace. Nice full range. Your knee is very straight. Breathing, your body's stable, abs are still working. Good, few more, and then we're gonna hold it and pulse. Tiny little movement, leading with the heel, really lengthening through the leg. Inner thighs working. 25 reps here, tiny little movements. Good, hold it and drop it down. Excellent. Okay, go ahead and press yourself all the way up, and let's just switch and do all of that on the other side. So now you're on your right forearm, lengthening the spine nice and straight, knees are soft, and let's take that top leg straight out, abs are tight, and then lift for 10. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, lengthen, 3, 2, last one. Bring that leg forward in line with your lower thigh, 10 reps. 8. Good, 5 more. 2, last one. One more set. Take the leg behind you, squeeze the glute and lift. 2, check the body, make sure your back is nice and straight. Lengthen through the spine. Just 10 reps here, and then we go to the bicycle. And reach, really exaggerating the movement. Body is stable, lengthening the leg away from you in every direction. Again, here's that option here onto your arm, or you can stay up on your forearm. Either way, whatever's best for you and your neck. Nice strong angle here. Nice work. All right, let's move on to the inner thigh, leading with your heel. So you want that heel sort of facing the ceiling. 25 single lifts. Completely thinking about that inner thigh, a little bit of glute work. Your abs are still working, stabilizing your upper body. Abs are pulling in, nice long waist. Always scanning the body, make sure everything's in the right position. 25 and pulse. Nice and tight, inner thigh. Think about it. Hang in there, a few more, really lengthening, lifting up, and relax. Great. The good news is that was your last exercise in this workout. Now it's time to stretch. Go ahead and take a seat, and then when you're ready, extend both legs out. We'll cross one leg above the knee, and then we're gonna bend the knee, forming the stretch. So you might find that this is too much for you. If it is, maybe slide your hands back further away from you so it's less of an angle. But otherwise, this is a really great stretch for those hips you just worked. And we'll slide that leg down and switch. Again, cross the leg over the knee and then bend the knee. Lifting the back up as straight as possible. The straighter the lower back, the more of a stretch you will feel. All right, uncross and go ahead and support yourself onto your back. Same stretch. We're gonna cross your right leg over, but this time grab your thigh. If you are holding onto your thigh, make sure that your head and shoulders are rested. Otherwise, you can let go a little bit and just place your hands on your knee or ankle. All right, feet down, go ahead and switch. Again, pull those legs towards you. You can grab the thigh or just rest your hands on your knee or ankle. Do what's best for you. Zero tension or pulling on your neck. Let it be about the hip. Relax those muscles. Very good. Okay, go ahead and rock yourself all the way up to the top. We'll just do a quick spine stretch to finish up. Sitting very tall, twisting to your right. Deep belly breathing, lengthening the spine. Even weight on the sit bones. Untwist over to the other side, same thing. Nice deep breathing. And when you're ready, untwist. We'll pull those heels in. Let's go ahead and decompress that spine. Just hang upside down. Knees can be bent or straight. Focusing on opening up that space again throughout the vertebrae. Lengthening all the way through your neck. If you want to, you can place your hands on either side of your head. Just kind of adding a little weight there, helping to further decompress the spine. Knees bend, flat back up halfway. And let's come up into your chair pose again, nice and strong. Deep breath. Inhale, lift all the way up, slight arch back and arms down. One more, full deep breath. Inhale, exhale down. Nice work. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.